morning, everyone. This is Linda right here on Main Street in Rochester. Welcome to Table Talk Tuesday.
Woohoo!
And we have Paula and we have a really special guest. This is Noah, better known as Spider-Man.
Hi, everybody.
Paula, why is he known as Spider-Man?
Well, we had movies in the moonlight that we featured in downtown Rochester for all the community, and Noah was so gracious to play Spider-Man, which was amazing. Boy, he can do the flips, let me tell you. The kids loved him. The pictures were great, and it was just thank you so much for doing it because it really, really made the show. Everybody's still raving about it. I got a lot of text messages and emails and said, thank you. That was so much fun. The kids really enjoyed it.
Coloring contest too, right?
Yeah, we have a coloring contest, and we've extended it as well. And so you can find it on our website as well.
10 different prizes, right?
10 great prizes.
So check out the website if you didn't get it entered.
Can anybody enter?
Absolutely. No
Great.
matter what the age. Noah, I also want to say thank you. You just made the whole movie so great for the kids. Police department and all. They all loved it.
They did.
So we also want to talk about a little bit about what we as a team from the Linda Ray team can offer you as a home buyer. And Noah's instrumental in that. Noah, what is it that you can offer for our people for safety here?
Absolutely. Well, when I'm not playing Spider-Man, I'm helping protect your home in other ways. I work for ADT Security. You've probably seen the little blue yard signs around your neighborhood. So what I am, I'm a solutions advisor. What that means is I help meet with your family, decide what needs there are in your home, and help meet those needs, whether it be through an alarm system, a fire protection system, or even Google cameras that can help you view your property.
Wonderful. Wow, that is great because security is a big thing today, isn't it?
Absolutely.
How to get a hold of you, Noah?
Yeah, my contact information will be in your closing packets with Linda, or you can give me a call at 810-820-1307.
Paula, can you kind of address a little bit as you have an ADT in your home as well?
I do.
And why you had it put in and how it works for you?
Well, we remodeled the house, and so we were kind of going through everything. We had an older system in the house, and I thought it was probably time to update that as well. It's just a peace of mind. Never had an issue, never had a problem, but we do have a hot tub. We do have a pool.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a large lot. So it was one of those things that we said, oh, cameras are now available. And so you guys came out and you put cameras out. So it pings on my phone, which I love. So you know if someone's entering your driveway or someone might be in the hot tub or in the pool area. So it just kind of alerts you to what's going on. I get a lot of alerts if cats are in the yard too, or deer. That's kind of fun. So you kind of get an alert what's going on all the time. So you're consistently knowing exactly what's the pulse on your home. But when you guys came out, it was really interesting. You guys walked through the house. If you want to go ahead and go through that, and you kind of walked through from the front door and looked at every window and door. So you want to take it from there?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we do as a company with ADT is we've come up with a really great solution on how we can protect your home. And that starts with me coming out to your home, like Paula mentioned, and I do what's called a needs assessment. So I'll sit down with you and your family, and we'll talk a little bit about what your structure looks like. Are you in and out of the house regularly? Are you on vacation all the time? We'll determine what your needs are and what we want to protect. From there, we'll walk through your property, assess the different access points, windows, doors. A lot of basements have egress windows we want to look at. And from there, I'm going to make recommendations on the best ways to protect those areas. And you're going to be able to ask questions, and we're going to come to a solution that's going to best suit your needs as a homeowner.
I really appreciate it because we have one at the entrance of the back door, so it's easy to do. But the nicest part is you can turn it on and disable it, let someone in, unlock my doors from my phone, which is amazing.
Absolutely.
How about your door walls too, guys?
Yeah.
The safety of the door walls.
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of people nowadays have large glass door walls on their home, which, while they are beautiful, they're not always the greatest for home security. So we help add that protection, that peace of mind, through a variety of devices that are going to help let you know if that door wall is broken, if it's opened without you, authorizing that per se. Make sure that your home is protected. As far as the phone app that you mentioned, that's a key piece. Everyone's got their cell phone on them at all times now. You walk out of the house, you forgot to arm the system. I've done it before. I'm sure you've done it before. You can set it at the stoplight while you're waiting for traffic. So it makes it much easier to protect your home.
Yeah, it alerts me if the garage door was left open, if one of the doors were not closed or one of the windows weren't closed properly, which is really nice. And it targets exactly what room it is. I'm not looking through every room, which is kind of crazy. But I love it because I can get up in the morning and I disarm it right before I brush my teeth. So I know that we can easily go outside without setting the alarm off.
Absolutely.
Hey, no, I've got a couple of questions, because one of my biggest concerns, I don't want to say it's a fear, because I'm not really fearful, but at this point, because I feel we're really covered. Smoke detectors and carbon monoxide machines, how do you guys install them? Are they wired in, they battery? How often do you change them? Can you give us a little bit on that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So to me, ADT does more than just protect your home from intrusion, protects your home from fire, carbon monoxide, and other natural events that might happen. As far as our smoke detectors and carbon monoxide, how they work, how they're installed, we utilize what's called a secondary detection device. So it's not always going to be the primary system in your home. So you might already have a hardwire system throughout your home.
Yep.
Now, the advantage to an ADT detector is it is still monitored by ADT. So if there is a fire in your home and you're sleeping, you're away from the house, we're going to be able to get in touch with the fire department on your behalf and get the fire trucks to your property faster than if you were to call 911 after having heard that home alarm. As far as installing them, it's very simple. It's a battery operated device that gets just hung with 1 or 2 drywall screws depending on the placement. And those batteries are extended life batteries. They typically last upwards of 4 years.
Okay, so when you install them with a battery, how is it connected? Is it connected to the system? Is it how it works?
Absolutely. It's going to be the same as the rest of the devices on your system. Everything operates over a radio frequency nowadays. So you might have been familiar with a Ring system or something like that. It's a great system. What it does is it utilizes Wi-Fi to communicate back to your main panel. The difference between like a Ring or another similar alarm system in ADT is we utilize a radio frequency. So if your power goes out and your Wi-Fi is not working, your system will still operate. Now that goes for all of your burglary zones as well as your carbon monoxide and your smoke detectors.
Yeah, and that makes me feel really safe too.
Absolutely.
Because that way, if there was a fire, there was an issue, everybody, they had them strategically put through the house. I've set them off quite a few times with too close to the kitchen. They had to remove them because we weren't sure. We were trying to be all the safety points. So we just had to do a little bit of adjustment in the hallways and where they were located. But I will tell you, it definitely works. Fire department comes out real quickly.
Okay.
The nice part is you can unlock the door so they're not busting the doors down. When the fire department came out, what was so great is they went through your whole system and said, this is a good system. They went through the cameras, they went through everything, literally spent an hour there, because one time we did set it off accidentally. I don't know why, but it did go off. And so they went through and just checked everything out so that we would know exactly that was a really good system, where it should be. That's when we did a little tweaking, because I do like to cook in the kitchen. So we kind of set it off because I was cooking a little too much smoke. And even though I have the big fan going on, it wasn't enough. But I appreciate the ADT system. It's really great to make you feel safe in your own home.
Good.
Another question too. Tell us about the cost.
Absolutely. So one thing that I really appreciate about ADT compared to other alarm companies or other subscriptions or whatever it may be in general is we don't have one sticker package that we sell to everybody, right? Like I said, the first step to that system is we come out and we assess your needs and make sure that what you're paying for is going to be suited to your needs. So someone in a 500 square foot apartment obviously is not going to be paying the same rates as someone in a 5,000 square foot home or even a 10,000 square foot home. So the prices do vary, but it's something that we make sure that every dollar is counting for something important to you.
So it doesn't matter what size, like you said, an apartment. Whether it's an apartment, you can put one in there. A condo or a home, that's great. Or my cabin up north where we can put it in there so we constantly have alert. Do you guys also do anything with the furnace, the meters, to adjust that? Do you guys have something to work with that?
Absolutely, yes. So we have a partnership with Google, which is who we do a lot of our smart home technology through. So like you mentioned, your door locks, you have access to the different Google cameras throughout your house. We also use the Google Nest thermostat in our system. So you can go ahead and control your home thermostat system from your app.
So everything's in my app. I'm in control of my house through my app.
Absolutely.
All right, way to go, Spidey-Man.
Thanks so very much, Noah, for both occasions. Spider-Man, again, we want to thank you so much for that, and also offering this to our clients today, because I do think it's a very big necessity today. It's not a luxury, it's a need.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we know of a couple that we just got a listing from that had been out to their home to list it. And I got an unfortunate phone call this last week that both parents had died with carbon monoxide in their sleep. And I thought, wow, just that close of maybe having a system, or maybe if they would have put their house on the market and sold it, it would have got caught during the inspection.
Inspection period.
So these things are for real. It's not just a luxury. It's something that really is very necessary today.
To keep your family safe. That's what it's all about. You work really hard to get that home. You work really hard to maintain it. And really, you would not want to deal with a fire or a break that in. You want to make sure that you have access to know how to solve the problems that's there. And I thank you for doing that. 'Cause
Absolutely.
it makes
And
me
they can
feel
reach
safe.
you again, Noah, how?
Yeah, you can reach me at email. It's NoahMaier, MAIER, at ADT.com, or give me a phone call or a text message at my phone number. It's 810-820-1307.
Okay, everybody, take care of business. Thanks. Bye-bye.